Guys, I've had something in my mind I've been wanting to like let out for some time now, and it has to do with entrepreneurship. Like, everybody, when you try to tell someone, okay, I want to do stuff for myself, I want to go into this and that and this and that, for as long as you're in paid employment, everybody's like, are you sure you know what you want to do? Are you sure this is not going to be the wrong step you ever take? You will go broke. You will definitely have to need something. Do you have enough money? And at the end of the day, I ask myself, do you really get to have enough money to do the things you want to do? Like, achieving your dreams doesn't really come easy. Do you have to have everything sitting somewhere for you to get those things running? Like, the fear in the whole entrepreneurship thing is just too much. The discouragement is so high. Like, it goes down from close friends to family to colleagues. Like, even people you really look up to, we keep telling you things like, are you sure you really want to do this? Can you handle it? Now, can we learn to shift from the part where, oh, it might not be a good idea, can you handle it? Or, do you really want to do this? Do your heart say this is the step you want to take? If your heart really tells you that is it, then maybe I definitely would support you as much as I can. That's a better way to advise people on entrepreneurship. Now, I came up here to do this video because that very huge fear that the whole world gets to put into people who try to shift from being an employee to an entrepreneur is something I would want to really kick against for personal reasons. Really, like, it's really not it. It's really that fear they put into everyone. Yes, people say it's not easy. They don't tell you about the times where things are hard and you're on your own or you're quiet and there's nobody to be there for you. Like, when you were born, you came out crying. Like, you had to cry for your parents to rejoice. So why don't you want to cry at some point for everybody around you to rejoice? Like, I don't get that part, really. And if the discouragement really has to come, can we just take it on a low pace? Can we just not kill people's dreams with the whole fear of you just sit somewhere and you just run the same routine? So at this point, I just felt like I should share some tips, because really, it's not really a terrible thing to be in paid employment. It's like one of the blessings you could ever count. It's like something I always thank my God for every day that I could get through my dad. But even at that, if it is your dream to run some other things, in fact, to start with, I think I want to make a point clear at this point. Even if you're in paid employment, it is very important, like, it is key. It is extremely key that you have a side business running. The idea of you get distracted, you can't do two things at a time, you're not going to get all your attention there, please move away from it. You definitely have to have a side business running. If you really want to do well for yourself, you need to have a name for yourself. You need to have it. It's important for me. It's important that everybody has a brand that one can recognize it. When people go out, will tell you, oh, I know this is Mercy. And they look at some other thing, oh, this is definitely Mercy. There has to be that thing that defines you. It doesn't have to be you. I can remember reading something and they say, the wise saying was like, if you come out there and you have to start telling people, I did this, I did that, yeah, I do this, I do this, I do this, it simply means you're doing nothing. But at a point where you're quiet and some other person can turn and say, oh, this is Mercy doing this thing, then you have achieved a lot already.